In this video, I'm going to tell you about one of the worst shoes I've run in so far this year, but it's actually very, very good at something else. Hello everybody and welcome to FORDY Runs HQ. My name is Chris Ford. I'm a running coach who loves to make YouTube videos about running shoes and other running content. And like I said, in today's video, I'm going to tell you about a shoe that actually I wasn't going to make a video about because I got a bit upset with it, but then I found another use for it and it's brilliant at that. Now the shoe I'm talking about are these, the Under Armour Hover Infinite Elite version 2. Now if you've not seen the video I did on the first version of this, you may want to check that out. That was one of the worst shoes I've ever run in. It was like running with cement on your feet that had nails in it. It was useless. But I have some good news, people. Version 2 is here and it's actually been improved. So how this video is going to work, we're going to go through the stats and features. I'm going to tell you what's new on this shoe. I'm going to tell you what sort of shoes this goes up against. I'm also going to talk about a rotation for it. And then at the end of the video, I am going to tell you what this shoe is actually very, very good at. Got that? Let's move on. Okay, people, so before we do anything, I need to do the disclaimer to cover my arse. And with that out of the way, we need to get you all to subscribe because we're going to get to 22 million subscribers this year and I need your help to get me there. Done it? Great. Let's move on. Okay, team, so here it is, the Under Armour Infinite Elite version 2. Now, Under Armour shoes have been improving. I really like the Velocity Pro and I really like the Velocity Elite version 2 or 3, whatever one we're on. I really like those shoes and the new version of that Elite looks cracking. And they're really trying to up their game on their daily trainers. This is a max cushion daily trainer shoe and they're really trying hard to improve stuff. So massive kudos for that. So let's jump into the stats and features, tell you what this shoe is all about. So like I said, this is a max stack daily trainer. This is £145 on the Under Armour website, $160. But you can actually pick it up for £116 on sportshoes.com. They've dropped a decent chunk of weight on this shoe versus the previous model. This one is weighing at 309 grams in my UK 9.5 fits true to size. We've got 38mm stack in the heel, which is up from 36 in the previous shoe. It still maintains that 8mm drop. We've got a new softer Hover Plus midsole running the full length of it. We've got a new engineered mesh upper on the shoe. The knit upper has gone. We've got decent rubber coverage on the outsole, and that's probably about it. Okay, so should we take a closer look? So there's the new upper on it. Then you've got the Hover Plus midsole, which is a lot softer, like I said, a lot lighter feeling than the previous model. This feels less like polystyrene, which is good news. There's the lacing, which is pretty good. Comfort's actually really good on this shoe, and I'll come on to that when I get into my sort of point later on in the video. We've got Under Armour written on there. We've got a pull tab on the back. We've got this massive heel, which is great for anybody who's a heel striker. Decent rubber coverage on the outsole, and a very wide platform, which is good because that makes it very stable. Okay, right, so in terms of comparisons, I would say this is something like a Glycerine 22, New Balance 1080 version 14, and maybe the Saucony Triumph 22 is probably actually its closest competitor in terms of comparisons. If I was going to put this into a rotation, let's stay with Under Armour. I'd have this. I'd then have the Velocity Pro, which is a fantastic super trainer. Please check that shoe out if you're mild pronator. It's a brilliant shoe. And then you'd have the Elite shoe from Under Armour, which is also a very quick 10k to half marathon shoe. So they're the sort of shoes I'd put it with. So basically super trainer and race day. This can do all your easy miles and you can do some of your longer stuff in it if you really wanted to. But I wouldn't. Because this is very cumbersome, it's just not very runnable. But we'll come on to that in likes and dislikes. And remember, stick around because I am going to tell you what this shoe is very, very good for. So just easy miles in this shoe for me in my sort of week of 40 to 50 miles, you know, down weeks I've had as well. But, you know, it's basically just sort of mopped up some of those daily miles that I sort of stick these shoes in that I'm reviewing. And it's, well, yeah, let's move on quickly. Right, so let's get on to likes as a running shoe. No, I can't think of any. Dislikes? Ready? I don't like this Hover Plus midsole. It's lifeless. It offers no good feedback. The shoe's not very versatile. It feels like you've got a boat on your feet. The upper is too warm. There's too much foam in here and it makes it like unbearably hot. It's so wide in the heel. It just feels again like you've got a boat or something stuck on the back of your foot. It's really, really off-putting. It makes quite a bit of noise when you're running it, and it's just not very versatile. But let's cool our jets, because honestly, this has a very good use. You ready? I think this is one of the best gym shoes that I've actually owned. Yeah, I said gym shoes. Now, this training block, I've been spending more time in the gym than I ever have done, right? I think I've been going, on average, yeah, 2 times a week, okay? And it's kind of hard to find a good gym shoe. You can just go and pick up, you know, whatever, and like a running shoe, whatever, but some of them are too soft. They don't work on a treadmill, or they don't work on like the foot press, or, you know, whatever it is, yeah? There's some shoes that just don't work in the gym. But this thing in the gym is brilliant. Now, I know this weighs nearly 11 ounces, that's 309 grams, but in the gym, honestly, this thing is amazing. Because it's got like this wide platform, it's really stable when you're doing sort of like weights and things like that. If you're on the foot press, it's really good. It's comfortable. It works on the treadmill. I've run them on the treadmill. I do like a 2-mile warm up, and it's absolutely fine on there. I'm just doing a nice easy pace. It's really good on there. And it's just and I say, it's just a really comfortable, well-balanced shoe to wear at the gym. And at £116 if you buy it at sportshoes.com, I actually think you're getting a very good gym shoe. It's comfortable. The foam works well in the gym. It's not overly soft, but it's, you know, it's got a little bit of like cush. It's very comfortable in terms of fit and feel. And yes, I know I said it's very hot, but in the gym that doesn't bother me. It's just really nice to wear to the gym. So I don't think this, as I said, is a very good running shoe, but as a gym shoe, as a runner who goes to the gym, I actually think this is brilliant. And like I said, I think it's more the fact of the wide platform. Like I said, when you're on the foot press and you're doing all the other stuff, you know, those leg curls and things like that, it's great to wear, it really is. So there we go, people. As I said, I wasn't going to make a video about this shoe, actually, because it just was a shoe that wasn't appealing for me. I didn't particularly enjoy it when I've been running in it. I couldn't find a use for it. But then I thought to myself, I'll take it to the gym. Bang, light bulb moment. So well done, Under Armour. I think by accident you've created a really good gym shoe, and I think actually, as I said, Under Armour are on a positive trend upwards, yeah? The Velocity Pro is a phenomenal super trainer, especially if you are somebody who mildly pronates. It really is good. The Elite shoe is good. The next version of that shoe looks good. So they really are trying hard. They really are developing their shoes at a fast rate, and I think over the next year or so their shoes are going to get a lot better. This is so much better than the first version, but as I said, it's still not a very good running shoe. It's a brilliant gym shoe, and if you are looking for, like me, a runner who wants to go to the gym, do your cross training, then this could be a secret win. There we go, team. So that's my thoughts on the Under Armour Hover Infinite, was it Elite 2? That was it. These names need to get shorter, people, don't they? They need to get shorter. I would call that the Under Armour Hover gym shoe. Simple. Okay, team, that's enough for me. Let me know in the comments, have you got that shoe? What do you think about the shoe? I mean, it goes up against something like the new, what's it called? The Aero shoe from Skechers is probably a good comparison, actually. And those sort of max stack shoes, even like the More V5 is maybe somewhere to go, but the stack's a little bit less than those. But yeah, it's that sort of shoe, as I said, that you'd wear about and go and do other things, not necessarily running, because there's better running shoes out there, cheaper running shoes that do a better job than that. But as I said, if you're looking for a gym shoe and you like Under Armour, then that's something definitely to consider. Okay, team, that's enough from me. I shall see you all later.